China recently made a bold claim. One of its J-16 fighter jets locked on to two stealth fighters, reportedly US F-22s, and forced them to leave Chinese airspace. If true, this could be a major signal of China's growing anti-stealth and integrated air defense capabilities. But what actually happened, and how credible is this claim? Let's dive in. The incident was first reported in a CCTV documentary, later covered by several Chinese media outlets. South China Morning Post. According to the report, during a coastal training exercise last year, a PLA pilot flying a J-16 performed high-risk maneuvers and managed to lock on to two foreign stealth aircraft. South China Morning Post. The pilot, identified as Li Chao, claimed that both foreign planes eventually withdrew. South China Morning Post. According to Li Chao, during the interception, he even flipped his aircraft, barrel roll, and flew inverted over one of the foreign jets, bringing his canopy within 10 to 15 meters of the other cockpit. At that point, he says he simultaneously locked on to both planes, after which they left the area. Chinese analysts are suggesting that those foreign stealth aircraft were very likely US F-22s, not F-35s, based on their flight profiles and the assumed threat. Importantly, they argue this was possible because the PLA doesn't rely solely on the radar of a single aircraft. Instead, they point to an integrated combat system, a network of satellites, early warning planes, and anti-stealth radars, all working together. While the Chinese narrative is bold, independent verification is very limited. No Western or US defense sources have publicly confirmed that such an encounter happened in exactly the way CCTV described. Some analysts warn that lock-on in a pilot's testimony does not always equal a weapons-ready missile lock. It could simply mean radar detection or tracking. Stealth aircraft like the F-22 are designed to minimize radar cross-section, but no aircraft is completely invisible. If ground-based radars, satellites, or integrated sensor networks are used, it's technically more plausible to detect stealth aircraft. Also, the proximity maneuver, 10 to 15 meters, claimed by the pilot, is extremely risky. If true, it suggests very high skill, but there are also reasons to be cautious about propaganda or exaggeration. If true, this would be a big deal. It would show that China's air defense systems are not just passive, but actively integrated. That could mean a real threat to stealth platforms in certain regions. It would also serve as a major morale and propaganda victory for Beijing, signaling to both domestic and international audiences that China can challenge US aerial dominance. For the US, such a claim may prompt a re-examination of stealth deployment and flight patterns near Chinese airspace, and how susceptible their aircraft might be to combined sensor networks. On the other hand, if this is mostly a narrative win or exaggerated, it still helps China portray a strong military posture, even if the real tactical advantage is more limited. China risks overplaying the story. If outside analysts strongly challenge the claim, it could backfire as a public relations win more than a strategic one. There's also the risk of escalation. Making this incident public could encourage more aggressive air patrols by both sides, increasing the chances of dangerous encounters. For US and allied forces, this could be a wake-up call to boost their electronic warfare, counter radar measures, and possibly rethink how they use stealth in contested airspaces. So, did the J-16 really lock on to two US stealth fighters? According to Chinese state media, yes. But outside verification is still murky. What's clear is this: China is pushing hard to prove it can detect and repel some of the most advanced aircraft in the world, not just with a single plane, but with a full integrated defense network. If you're into military tech, aerospace power, or China-US rivalry, this story is a big one to watch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives like this. Leave your thoughts below. Do you think the claim is real, exaggerated, or somewhere in between? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.